grateful for just the consistency that people have allowed me to have. Because I can't rap out here if no one's listening.
Right.
So I'm grateful for those who support, who listen, who buy, who download. One guy just hit me up the other day. He streamed my album, but then he cashed at me the money. So he was like, I'm going to stream it, but I'm going to support you because I want to value your music.
Right.
And so I was grateful for that, you know, and so I'm grateful for the people out there who do listen. I'm grateful for platforms like this who expose what we're doing, you know, to others.
No doubt.
Hey, I think now it's a lot of fusion events going on. So, like, you might be better off throwing a Taco Tuesday in the name of Jesus.
True.
Like Tuesday, you come here, a couple Christian rappers, and you eat, and you just like, oh my God, it was so delicious that this music sound better.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
It's a fusion. People want to go out, but they want more of an intimate, social, because the phone is pulling them away from all their friends.
Exactly.
Like, man, I remember back in the 90s when I had friends. Like, the phone is taking over our lives, man.
It is, man. It's crazy. That's true, though. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep that in mind as I go forward.
I know a few chefs, too, man. Maybe we can link up, and because the secular world and the gospel world is the same thing. You hear the secular rappers talking about Big Sean, about God. One of his ad-libs is, oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not even in vain, I feel like.
Yes.
Really
I don't feel like it is either. Yeah. And that's why I get so mad at certain Christian rappers, because I'm like, now we've gotten to this point where of course, a lot of music is influenced by the South, and the South is the Bible Belt, and you're gonna hear that in the language of hip hoppers, who, especially if they're from the South. Not that all artists are from the South, but you're gonna hear that a lot more, and it's gonna be more common. And so I feel like as a Christian artist, you can take advantage of that, and like that's what's worked to my ability. I mean, I don't exclude myself from rapping at shows that are not religious. Like, I rap anywhere, you know. I Scandal, you know, back in the day when he hosts open mics, RP, like I be up through there doing events, or hitting the stage, rap at the Black Fan Reunion, rap, Ujima Fest back in the day, and I didn't exclude, and that's what's helped me, because it's like I can rap in a school, because it's like, all right, they know I'm not gonna curse in my music. I may not be able to be explicit with my faith, but I don't have to, because it's gonna shine through my life, and then people could just follow me on socials and get all the extra stuff.
Right.
So yeah, like, real talk. I love doing any event. Like, I want to rap at Bunbury. I want to rap at, the event they do. Lecrae rapped at it a couple years ago. The subway station.
Ubon.
Like, I want to do those events, and I feel like my music, like, when I am in those environments, I used to rap at Sudsy Malone's back in the day, Northside. It was a laundromat, and it has a bar. Like, it was crazy. And I was scared, because I'm like, man, they ain't gonna like it. They try to drink. I'm doing explicitly Christian music, but they loved it. And because I was being myself, that was being human, like you said. And so I got invited back multiple times, because I don't force it down nobody's throat. I'm like, I'm gonna just put it out there. If you don't believe, that's okay. I'm not gonna try to convert you into a believer. Like, that's never how I've been.
We used to rock Sudsies too. Sudsies was dope, man.
Sudsies was dope. I like Sudsies.
Hey, you got people.
It's actually on Short Vine, right across from
Short Vine. That's what it was.
Right across from Bogart.
And it's still a bar washing.
I think it's still there. Wow. If it's not, it may be changed to something else, but it was there for a long time.
Yeah, this guy named Sket Rock, I think his name was. He used to book me MySpace days. He'll So
Topcast is coming back on the 24th.
I heard.
You know that?
Yeah. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be deep. Rest in peace to Scandal, man. Like you said before, man. There's a guy who really turned that place out, man.
Man, I remember I was at Scribble Jam, and he flipped the Charlie Brown, the Schroeder joint. That beat was still one of the hardest beats I ever heard till this day.
That's deep, man. R.I.P. Scandal, man.
R.I.P. He was a good dude.
Hey, man. Nobody is booing at these open mics, man. When Scandal ran them, you had to show love.
Yup. Right. It's true.
Redefining success. I think a lot of people going through a process where the things that we were told were success are really a mirage. You walk up on them, you're like, this don't even make me happy.
Yeah.
So a lot of people trying to find their own definition of success. What is success to you?
Success to me is taking care of my family. Of course, I want to do it through music, but if it comes a point where the music isn't sustaining financially, then whatever I got to do, you know. It's a shame what they did to the Cosby actor. I saw a lot of even like Christians like shaming. I'm like he working at Trader Joe's, like making an honest living. Like what
all the alkaline water.
Like yeah.
Let's count.
And then of course it worked out to his benefit because you know now he got all these gigs.
Yeah.
Of course you don't want it that way, but I mean he got them.
Why not?
I'll take I'll take him.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? Yes, he will. But I think for me, just like what we strive to do is like I drive a '98 Honda Accord with the catalytic converter recently got stolen. Oh, so it's loud. I got to get that joint fixed because they keep telling me police can pull me over for a loud pipe or whatever they call it. Like so, but I drive that, and not that I couldn't upgrade to a better car. I could, but it's all in sustaining a lifestyle that's not too crazy, to where I could be at home with my kids. My wife just started working this year because my youngest is in school all day now. So now he's in the first grade, but she just got a job this year. Right. And so the goal was I want to be able to teach y'all and be around you. My dad, he was a drug addict all my life, and I knew deep down he loved me, but he wasn't around. Like he was in rehab or he was in jail for stealing something so he could get drugs. It was just a vicious cycle. I mean, and so I don't want to be the dad he was to me. I want to be the dad that God created me to be. I don't have to be a product of my environment. I believe I'm a product of the gospel. And even if you don't believe in Jesus, you could still obviously be a great dad. But I feel like that's what helped me to be one in my situation. Right. And so being able to teach my kids, being able to provide for them, and then doing what I love, you know, doing what I feel like I was put on this earth to do. And, you know, 20 years ago, you would have told me I'd be a rapper that produced on a Grammy-nominated album. I failed kindergarten for being shy, you know, like real talk. I wish Mrs. Lux could see me now, you know, like she'd be proud because I got held back. I was actually looking at the pictures. I got 2 kindergarten pictures, 89, 90, 90, 91. And so I went from the kid who was too shy to, you know, talk to anybody to now I'm rocking stages worldwide. And like, you could have told me like, you know, that this would be my life. And so now that I know that this is part of what I'm here for. I want to just run that lane as hard as I can, as long as I'm supposed to. So I don't want to be out here, I'm super old and not supposed to be doing it. Like, I'm not saying just because you're older that you shouldn't. Because obviously, like, I love seeing some of the OGs. Because now I get called the OG in Christian rap. They like, yeah, OG, even though I'm like, I'm younger than you. But I get it. I get it as far as in rap years. But yeah, I want to run this lane as much as I can. And thank you, Jay-Z. Keep going. Keep rapping. Because the more he rapped, the more I'm like, yeah, you can do it. Like,
yeah, he just turned 65 too, man. Shout out to Jay-Z.
Shout out to Jay-Z.
AARP cards, man.
Shout out to Nas. So I love it. They still dope, you know. And I wanna keep doing what I'm doing as long as I can. So.
Hey, Big Daddy Kane is still out here hitting them splits on stage.
Is he?
Yes.
Wow.
Still doing the same routine.
That's live.
Man, I think it keep you young.
Yeah, that's good. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's on tour right now. Still jumping over dudes' shoulders into the splits.
That's good. There's a lot of artists who hit their breaks older, like 2 Chainz or Juicy J had his resurgence with bands that make her dance. Like that was bigger than all this 3-6 stuff. So
crazy.
And you look at like Pusha T now. I'm like, we talked about him earlier, but I mean, he went through it on the business tip. And so those are the story, or even Yo Gotti. Like, I look at, those are artists, even though I don't listen to their music consistently, I follow their stories. Because sometimes I feel like, you know, like I was, not that I'm not doing my thing, because I feel like I am, but sometimes you can look back and be like, because, you know, I've had hard times in the music, and so sometimes it's like you feel like people wrote you off, or you feel like this is happening, or like things are going the way you want, and it's like, man, are my glory days behind me, you know? And so I look at stories like these guys, and it's like, yo, like things happen in weird ways. Like, you just gotta keep, as long as you feel like you're supposed to do it, like keep going, you know? And like you said, you have to define what success is for you, because it's not going to look the same for every person.
Right.
So,
right.
So, yeah.
And that's what people have to know.
Yeah, for sure.
Your success is not going to look like somebody on TV success, possibly. It might not look like what your mom told you it was going to look like. It's really finding yourself.
Yeah.
And what makes me happy, and what makes me be able to carry on day to day.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I appreciate you coming through, man, chopping up good game with us, man.
My honor, truly.
Like y'all know, go ahead, check him out. The Weatherman is out. Give him your Instagram real quick.
So Instagram is KDrama513. That's all letters and numbers. KDRAMA 513. Same for Twitter. Same for Snap. Facebook. .com, or you just search KDrama. There's a check mark next to my name on there. So just look for that, and you'll find me. And then, is there any others? Man, I try to stick to those. Yeah. Snapchat get the stepchild treatment, like, because I barely be on there, but I'm like, it's too many. It's like I can't keep up. So
my phone about to break down with all this information in
exactly.
Here,
you got stories now, and I try to post and then do the story, and but definitely follow me on there. Let me know, you know, what you think of the music and all that stuff. I love feedback, and you know, and I do shows in the city a lot too. So my schedule's on there, like my tour schedule's on Facebook and stuff like that. So we'll love to see people come through.
No doubt.
And make sure you send your kids on what day to the beat class?
So it's October 6th through the 29th, every Monday. So you got to sign up, playwrightmusic.com/beatlessons, and definitely would love to have you. Oh, yeah, and I'm on Spotify. I meant to say that, like, if you like, man, I just want to hear the music, I ain't trying to pay for it, that's cool. You know, so go on Spotify, just type in K-Drama, and you'll see me. And, check me out. All my music's on there. So,
Vibe, where you at this week, and tell them how to get in touch with you, bro.
Oh, man. This week, hopefully I'm going to start on these videos.
Nice.
Going to get some video shot. Hopefully this week coming. And online, you can get me on Instagram at Mr. Vibe1, VIBEONE. Facebook, Vibe1. Twitter, Vibe1. And also got the music on Spotify as well. The Maturation of Lil Roney on all platforms. So check that out. It's been going well. Been doing well for me so far. So appreciate the love. Appreciate the energy. Appreciate a great guest today, K-Drama. Definitely.
Appreciate y'all.
Been hearing about you for a long time. Glad to finally meet you.
Yeah,
for sure.
That.
For sure.
How you spell? Is it Vibe? V-I-B?
Yeah, V-I-B-E-O-N-E.
Okay.
Yeah, man, and I'm your guy 6. If you want to get in touch with me about shirts, maybe decals, music, anything like that, man, you can hit me up on Instagram at Blaze6513. BLAZESIX513, or you can go ahead and follow us on our Instagram page, Nomtombout Radio. That's NOMTOMBOUT Radio. NOMTOMBOUT Radio. This is 91.7 WVXU, or you're listening to us on 1660 AM, or you're streaming us live right now on RadioArtifact.com. Either way, we appreciate you, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Schooled as a young boy.